Cheers!
Cheers!
Welcome to Movie Bitches,
Episode
27. So tonight we're reviewing a new-ish movie. Actually, it just came out.
Yep.
Called, I almost said Box Spring. It's not a mattress. Boxtrolls.
Boxtrolls.
Yeah.
Every frame is a piece of art.
Yes.
In
Literally.
my opinion. I mean,
Well,
it's beautiful. It's the same art department people that did Nightmare Before Christmas and Coraline, and they just did Paranorman, which is actually kind of cute.
Right. See, I didn't see it, but I heard it was cute.
It's cuter than you thought, which
Okay.
that movie also had weird advertising where you were like, what's
Yes.
this?
Yes.
And I feel like they have the problem of being associated with Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Ooh,
oh,
is it
is it
gonna
going to
be
be like
dark?
Corpse Bride?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. It's not. Go
No.
see it. It's great. Just.
Well, so, see, that's kind of where we differ.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was good.
If you're a kid.
I think if I was a kid, I probably would have enjoyed it better. I thought it was a little bit pedantic. I felt like all of the grown-ups in this movie were like kids' caricatures of grown-ups. The girl's dad is just like, oh, we can build a
Shitty.
children's hospital, but instead I bought this giant wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
And I don't know. To me, it got annoying.
It wasn't, but it wasn't, it didn't become heavy-handed because it wasn't all the time. There wasn't scenes, it wasn't WALL-E. There wasn't scenes and scenes and scenes about it. It was about the kids. And
Did we watch the same movie?
I'm just saying, it was certainly there.
There were like 12 scenes of them eating cheese and talking about cheese.
Yeah, but not like with the, oh, we could pay for this, but instead we're gonna do this.
We watched like 4 different town hall meetings where he's like, okay, and now the next order of business. And the other one's like, let's open the Gouda. That was like 5 minutes of my life where they were talking about, and the next matter, talking about crumbles, hey?
I guess because they did it in like a funny way, like they were like, ha, we could do this, but we're doing this instead of like, we're all gonna die because you didn't recycle. Like it was,
Well,
it
yes.
wasn't like, it didn't make me go like, oh.
It didn't make you like hate human race as like a whole.
Yeah, it wasn't,
Sure.
like, but I see what you mean. It didn't feel dead or sterile, which some animated movies can feel
Right.
like, oh, they've been working on this forever. No, it felt alive to me.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, it did.
And I did like, the Boxtrolls don't speak, which I liked.
Well, I mean,
They don't speak English.
they don't speak English.
They
Yeah.
sound like Ewoks.
Yeah.
You still could like understand.
You can see their personalities.
what they had personalities even though they didn't talk, and I really liked that. That was the other thing. I love it in animated movies when it's not like, oh, that's so-and-so voice. Oh,
Yes.
that's George Clooney voicing the Boxtroll. And
Yeah.
oh, it's like,
Or like
you
the
can't,
Fabulous Mr. Fox or whatever. Where
you
you're
can't
just
get
like,
into it.
Yeah,
You're just
I
like,
agree.
I'm listening to an audiobook with famous people at this point. So I liked that I didn't, even though some of the people in it are famous,
Mm-hmm.
they did a good enough job that I wasn't like, oh, there's Ben Kingsley doing the voice. Oh, well, okay, so one of the more sort of bizarrely interesting things that they put in this kids movie was, spoiler alert, the main bad guy has a sort of secret identity as a woman.
Yes.
There is a transvestite in this movie.
It also like came out of nowhere.
Well, because I think, okay, so basically he's introduced as the villain,
Right.
and you're like, okay, he's the villain. And then later they keep talking about this
Madame Frou Frou.
Madame Frou Frou, and you're like, oh, who's this gonna be? And she comes out, and we both were like, oh, it's him.
It's very obviously drag.
Sure. I don't know, somehow it wasn't played straight for a joke, which I liked. It wasn't
Yes,
like,
no.
haha, he's in a dress.
Right,
It was
no.
just like, oh, also he also is a woman that time.
Well, it was also interesting that like it was. I couldn't quite tell if everybody knew that it was a man.
Yeah. Well, and the whole plot of the movie is basically the bad guy wants a fancy hat. I mean, that's the plot of the movie. Which,
and he wants that fancy hat and to eat
and
cheese with
social
the
status.
he wants.
Oh yeah, and another thing you don't see in
Okay.
kids movies a lot: a character that's lactose intolerant.
But like not just like lactose intolerant, like crazy,
Cartoony,
like hive, like
bulbous, tumorous. But I found that interesting.
It was. It was.
I feel like I wish the movie was about the bad guy. Because he was fascinating. It's not Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it's not that level.
No.
But I quite enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. Like, it was cute. It was
very impressive. And I think it's better than a lot of other kids' movies that are coming out. Like, I personally enjoyed it a lot more than any other kids' movie I've seen in a while. I like that kind of dark.
I mean, it's like a dark world, but like literally dark. But it's not like
it doesn't get
negative or scary.
It doesn't get like too sad. Like, it's not Fox and the Hound sad.
No. So, one of like the really weird random things that I still don't understand is that the first song comes up, the end credits, and it goes. It's like in a like a ukulele like.
Ukulele.
But it's like little boxes, little boxes, little.
And Andrew goes,
I'm like,
isn't this the song from Weeds? It is. It is.
Which is so weird.
Very weird. But it is about boxes, so.
That music supervisor needs to be fired if that's the reason that they picked it.
Well, no little kid's gonna be like, "Hey, Mom, that's the theme song from Weeds."
Fair.
Maybe it was for the parents to be like, yeah, I wish I was watching Weeds instead of this movie."